shall find this.
Don't be ridiculous, Snake. The Khajiit needs expert help, and that means I'm going to provide it.
This one does not understand the game the little elf and the snake thing are playing. But we have something important to do. We need to get into this town. We heard voices in the woods. We thought it was other members of our expedition calling to us for help. But Captain Alfari figured it out. The voice comes from this tower. Whoever is locked in the wood elves started hunting us almost as soon as we stepped into this dread forest. They killed Captain Alfari in cold blood. This one isn't sure. The little elf appeared out of nowhere. But at least she didn't try to kill Camus like the other elves. A safe haven in this place. Camus looks forward to things. This one doesn't know very much about this area. But this one always has opinions. Ask what you will, the little elves are ruthless killers. They call themselves the Shadow Walkers. As far as Camus never saw her before, she stepped out of the shadows. But when we were searching the woods, we ran into a few snake things. They attacked us when we got too close. They never seemed to actively hunt us though. And when we were resting at one of the campfires, a group of snake things. Oh, what a choice. Like deciding whether to roast slowly or leap right into the flames. There is no good answer. But if we were seeking allies, well, the friendly snake thing did help me. We shouldn't dismiss them out of hand.
I know you can't forgive my clan for what it's done, but they adhere to an ancient promise that will never come to pass. You have to help me convince my clan to break this ages-old agreement. We've guarded these woods and that cursed like me. You've been outside this forest. You know about those monsters. We've been at war with them for ages. My people will never listen to you if you take their side. That you've seen my people fight. We're trained to kill. It's what I knew you would help me. I'll show you how to get into the tower. But first, you need to convince my people to end their service to Molag Bal. In order to help my people, you're probably going to have to do some things you may not like. You need to accomplish. I don't want to get into details with the Lamia standing nearby. Sorry I was delayed. It was harder to get rid of Ziknith than I thought it would be. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, I remember. Before my people will even listen to you, you need to perform an honor deed. To really make an impression, you need to hurt the Lamias. Kill them. Burn them. Maybe. That's certainly more than any of my people have been able to do. The champion is dead. Let's return to the camp where your friend was killed. There's a portal stone there that we can use to reach the council.
So this is the outsider that Faranil has been dragging around the forest. Interesting.
I wasn't expecting any of the Shadow Walkers to be here. They haven't attacked yet, so that's a good sign. Well, I told you that killing Lamias would get their attention. You performed an honor deed. They respect that. Hopefully that respect will last long enough for you to help me, but you stay here. I'll go see the council and give them the Lamia's head. That should be returned shortly. You'll be safe here, I promise. Why not get to know a few of these Shadow Walkers while I'm gone?
You're lucky, outsider. The only thing keeping me from sticking my knife in you right now is our code. You dare challenge me? You test my patience, fool. Be gone, before I forget my manners and got you where you stand. I like your confidence, outsider. You've got some bark on your hide. And that's exactly what you're gonna need if you go up against Elder Glynn. Don't take no for an answer and keep pushing him. Do that, and he eventually gives in.
You don't look tough enough to have beaten the Lamia champion, but even a mighty storm starts with a light breeze. I'm not sure I should help you, but you seem to be on Faranil's good side. Maybe if I give you some advice, I'll get on her good side too. I recommend you try a little humor when you talk to Thor. He's a dry old leaf, but he does.
Faranil is like a sister to me. I always convinced her to give up her foolish plan, and then you showed up. Well, since you made it this far, we might as well try it her way. I guess any chance, no matter how remote. I hope I don't live to regret this. Inril is the oldest member of the council. She's also the most willing to listen. But you have to show her some respect. Let her speak. Respond only when spoken to. That's all I can think of.
I don't remember the last time I talked to an outsider. Killed one, sure, I do that all the time. But talk, that's a new one for me. You don't honestly believe you can do that, do you? My people made a vow to protect this citadel long before I was. We get to see bright skies and clear water. I've only heard stories about such things. Listen, if you speak to Elder Elsoril, show some compassion. Life on a council can be harsh and
Good
unforgiving.
news. The council has agreed to meet with you.
Faranil is like a sister to me. I always hope I don't live to regret this.
The council will see you, but this won't be. Dealing with the council can be tricky. It's a collection of individuals. You can't fail. You just can't.
This is a great privilege allowing you to stand here. Never before has an outsider been permitted to set foot on the— Yes, we have sworn to protect the passage that leads to the tower known as the Lightless Oubliette. In exchange, we have been given the gift of shadow walking. When our contract is fulfilled, the day— well, yes, we still await our day of release. Hundreds of years, however, do not mean much in a place where lives are measured in eternity. What makes you think Molag Bal will break? You have a wit about you, and your words have given me much to consider. Have a care, though. Valenwood was once my home.
Spew forth your lies and be quick about it. That annoying Faranil has convinced you of her fables, hasn't she? I tire of this. You speak with confidence and conviction. Very well. I shall consider your words. A persistent...
You have accomplished much, outsider. Survived the moonless walk, performed an honored deed. Well done. You must understand. To simply accept the word of an outsider, to turn our backs on everything we believe. You ask much, stranger. Still, Farennial has this news. Disturbs me. Thank you for sharing this information with us. Speak to the...
You poor child. Dealing with those disgusting lamias as you navigated the moonless walk must have been so unnerving. Such horrible, such terrible news. But how can I know that what you say is true? It makes no sense. Why would Morlog Ball destroy our beautiful and beloved Valenwood? The poor animals that roam the Valenwood, the people. I shall consider what you have told me and pray for...
We have heard enough. Use the portal and return to my daughter's side. You've given us much to discuss, outsider.
You're back. Tell me everything. Did it go well? Of course they are. That's what the Council does. Sometimes I think that's all they ever do. But do you think... Really? You're not serious, are you? Oh, may the spirits guide me through this dark hour. Well, we're about to find out what they thought.
Outsider, step forth and hear the decision of the Council. The Council has discussed what you told us, debated your words from every angle, even drew upon Farennial's arguments from past meetings. The Council can no longer ignore the truth happening around us. For too long we obeyed our vows and waited for a reward that will never be granted. Should we... It means that your argument has convinced us. I sent runners to unlock the ruined passage that leads to the tower.
What did my father say? Did you convince... Yes, you did it! You really did it! I've tried for so long to convince them, and now we can finally leave this wretched place. When the Council finally makes a decision, they act with speed and certainty. I suggest you head for the door to the ruined passage as quickly...
Promised ones finally arrived. The light of Meridia is yours to claim. With it, you can finally set me free. Excellent. Bring the crystal with you. You will need it to free me from my bonds. I have waited for centuries. And waited, the Radiant One knows many things. She knew that one day the city she plunged into Coldharbour would serve. Have no fear. I am as alive as you are. Molag Bal has preserved me. I knew you were the one I was waiting for. Molag Bal locked me away for a reason. He fears me. Once you set me free, we can make him regret the day he made us his enemies. You carry the light of Meridia. I knew you were the one I was... You made it this far, just as I was captured shortly after Meridia pushed her city into this dread realm. Molag Bal has trapped me. To reach me, you must first unlock the prison door. Molag Bal, I am the last alien king. In our ancient language, my name means ruler in dark time. I am a servant of Meridia, her master tactician and strategist. Between my master's blessings and the time-distorting nature of this dread realm, I am still... To reach me, you must first unlock the prison door. Molag... Enter the frozen alcove. Enter the library and collect the Mind Shadow Crystal. Then place it on the central dais at the entrance. enter the garden and collect the Life Shadow Crystal. Then place it on the central dais at the entrance. Well done, my friend. Now, enter the oubliette and set me free. done well to make it this far. But there is still more to do to set me free. My body is imprisoned within a pillar of darkness, generated by the ebon shards to each side.
Place a light of Meridia in both of the sconces. Each will create a beam of light that will strike a nearby crystal.
By rotating the crystals, you can change a beam's direction. You may need to rotate a crystal multiple times to connect the beams and form a path of light to the ebon shards. Adjust the crystals until the beams of light destroy the ebon shards. Then the pillar of darkness will collapse, and I shall be free. Long last. My calculations suggested no. A little weird. Agreed. Allow me to... This portal leads to the Hollow City. We shall talk again when we are... I have barely set foot within these hallowed walls, and I already feel 1,000 times better. And now that you are here, I must take stock of our assets and resources. Determine just how much might we can... It is good to be back in this ancient city. The soldiers, the ones who call themselves the Fighters Guild. They seem strong and no leader? Well, that is an unacceptable situation. I shall take...
Your nagging is becoming more annoying than my persistent rash. We finally have a secure base. To go back outside without a plan is even too foolhardy for me.
You want us to hide behind these walls? To leave our comrades to die while you sip wine and lounge about. You have no honor, knight.
Don't lecture me about honor, elf. You have no idea what I've seen or what I've gone through.
A moment, gentlemen. Postpone your exchange of harsh words long enough to acknowledge our visitor.
My apologies for that display. The whole rash comment. Just a figure of speech, of course. So, I suppose you know more about this place than any of us. A safe haven, eh? I didn't really expect to see cheerful flowers and clear water anywhere in this dark realm. I assumed we were walking into untimely, and I couldn't let you go off and save the world all by yourself, could I? Not with just these Fighters Guild braggarts. Besides, there was a portal. How could I not step through and see what... That's a good question. I heard that Captain Alfari was killed shortly after we were scattered. An alien? I thought they were all, you know, dead. Of course, this is a Daedric Prince's play. I really need to stop being surprised by such revelations.
Attend me, soldiers. We have a war to win, and time grows short.
What in Ariel's name is this? Who are you?
So that's the last alien, huh? I thought he'd be more dusty. Isn't that what happens when elves get really, really old?
Shut it, you fop.
Who's in charge of this group? Step forward and address me.
Captain Alfari was killed. We have no commanding officer at present.
Then allow me to rectify that. I shall lead you. We shall recover your comrades and complete your mission. If that does not work for you, your services are no longer needed.
I don't know who you are, but you aren't Fighters Guild. You have no authority over us.
Do you challenge me, then? Do you want me to kill you to prove my combat prowess to your companions?
I wouldn't necessarily mind seeing that. He is kind of annoying.
Darian, don't make this any more difficult than it already is.
How can you expect us to lay down our lives for someone we never met? Trust is earned on the battlefield.
If you want to survive, if you want to win this, you must trust me. Allow me to explain why you need my leadership. We shall work this out. I understand your reservations, but with my leadership, the Fighters Guild will help us win this war.
Hello there.
Louder! By the bright moon!
Did you find my loot? You found it! How wonderful! Oh, I missed my loot flask so much. Oh, I'm so happy I could just sing. After our city wound up in Coldharbour, everyone was scattered. I sought shelter in a cave. Big mistake. After more years than I care to remember, they gave me short rest periods every...
Let's meet by the Way Shrine, just east of this tower. I'll be fine. I think I still belong to Priscilla.
Oh, it's so good to see a familiar face in this dread. I won't forget what you did for me. Even a loyal servant can withstand the charms of a beautiful winged date. Freedom is a wonderful thing. And the Mages Guild hired Lady Laurent and a few other scholars and treasure hunters for some sort of mission. Quite so. I must have blacked out. When I opened my eye, well, it wasn't that bad. Drusilla was very kind. For an evil Daedra. But she became infatuated. My natural charm. That's excellent news. The poor dear really isn't cut out for taking care of herself.
Yeah!